Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. Today we're going to look at a missile launcher. During a recent visit to the purveyor, I ended up with this. It is instigating with 50% critical damage and 15% faster reload speed. That sounded like a really good combination of effects, but I really haven't used missile launchers at all, so I don't actually know. I mean, I know two shot's really good, but instigating should also, seems like it should be really good since it does a lot of damage. It should one-shot most things. So maybe the instigating isn't really, I don't know, maybe it's not even needed. I don't know, but this was such a good combination of effects, or an interesting one anyway, that I decided to try it since I really have no experience with missile launchers. Now, in terms of cards that you need for this, there really isn't a lot. Now, you want Ordnance Express because those missiles are extremely heavy, and without this card, probably it's unusable. At least it is for me. I just don't have the carry weight to carry more than just, 4 or 5 missiles, which just isn't enough. So this card is a must. It is an explosive weapon, so Grenadier increases the radius, so if we can kill 2 enemies with 1 shot, that's always something we want to do. Demolition Expert, obviously, it's an explosive weapon, so we want to increase the explosive damage. Now, this is not a heavy gun. It doesn't benefit from heavy gun perks, so I don't need those at all. And Bloody Mess, which basically just increases damage on any weapon you're using at all. It works for grenades, works for guns, whatever, so Bloody Mess, we're definitely using that. And we do have critical savvy and better criticals because we do have that extra critical damage on this. So in the times I remember to do a critical shot, this will come in handy. And I am using fireproof just to help protect me from self-damage a little bit. With Grenadier, the explosive radius can be quite big. So if I'm too close, I want to protect myself as much as possible. And I am using Sweet Mutfruit Tea, which gives me bonus critical damage. And I have Eagle Eyes, which gives me extra critical damage. So the way I would use this is basically I'm going to use it in this video. This is not something I'd use at an event. I just don't think it's very event friendly. Plus, I just don't think it's all that practical. The projectiles travel rather slowly. So for an event, okay, so yeah, they're pretty tanky. This thing is pretty accurate though. That's one thing I've noticed is for the most part, the hit chances are pretty good. So instigating, I'm not even sure if it's doing anything there. But yeah, for an event, the projectiles just travel too slow. I just wouldn't bother with it in that. Plus, it's not the greatest thing for other players around. Let's see, a critical hit is probably overkill on something like that. So, oh wow, I got a 95% chance on something. How's that doing? Ooh, this is not, this is nice. The thing that's fun about this for me is it's just so over the top. I mean, a missile launcher. I'm running around shooting missiles at things. It's just, another thing, contextual ammo doesn't really seem to be a thing. At least for the most part, I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 missiles drop when I was testing this out earlier. Can I fire through? Oh, no, how about right there? Oof. Yeah, you can see the knockback from the explosions, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to have, oh geez, yeah, this is pretty accurate. And those reloads are actually pretty snappy. I do have the multi-shot barrel on it, and I have the Atom Cat's paint. That's the only mods I did. I didn't really do any of the other stuff. Now there's a targeting computer, which you can use. It basically kind of paints the enemy. Once you get a lock, you just fire and it'll track the target. But that's not really a VATS thing. That's an out of VATS thing. And since I'm getting extra critical damage, I thought, yeah, let's not do that. Let's kind of spec for the critical damage. This is a lot of fun. I mean, it's completely ridiculous, and I think that's why I like it. I mean, just running around launching missiles at just critical hit right there at everything, and the range. God, the range is crazy good, and the accuracy. Now I'm gonna do something dumb, and that is go inside. This is an outside toy, not an inside toy. Can I fire through there? No, I can't. I mean, I could see through there, so let's just stand back a bit. Yeah, I could take off Grenadier, and that would help a little bit. But I'm just gonna roll the dice and hope I don't kill myself. There's one up. Oh wow! So the explosion actually went through and killed that Gutsy as well. So I got a 2 for 1 hit there. But yeah, I'm just gonna roll the dice and just try and keep my distance enough so that was that a critical? That wasn't a critical. Maybe it was. I don't know. I wasn't. I hit the critical button, but I wasn't sure if. Oh, there we go. How about one for you? Oh, wow, he's pretty tough. Can take a direct hit from a missile. So yeah, my plan is to keep my distance as much as possible, which makes inside firing kind of dumb. It's not really the way you want to use this weapon. Now it says I'm in danger, but I can't find. Oh, there we go. There's something up there, but I heard a kind of surprising. Seems like that should be a single shot. I'm kind of wondering if instigating is actually doing much, because it just seems that on something like this, if I'm doing really double damage on a gutsy, pretty much any gutsy, that should be a single shot thing. So I kind of question whether instigating is actually doing anything on this weapon. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Now, critical damage definitely is. So at least I'm getting the benefit. Let's see, can I do a headshot? Let's see what happens. It's not a very high percent. Oh, there we go. That was not a very high percentage, but it still worked out. So single shot to the head. So weak points, definitely want weak points. Now, should be a mutant and a hound. Oh, there we go. Let's do a body shot, make sure we get that hit. And I think we took out 2 things at once there. I'm not positive. Now, I have a critical, so let's see what that does. Boom, boom, boom. So I killed 2 things or 3 things. I'm not sure. Multiple things. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. Let's get the high ground. I think that's always a good option. Do that in there, and another one for you. Boom, boom. Okay, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. I like this gun. Too bad it's so heavy, and the ammo is so heavy. Try and get up a high spot so I can get a. Okay, maybe a little high. There we go. Was that a critical? That was a critical. 2 for 1. Nice. But now I'm in danger and I'm falling through the sky and all that stuff. All right, so there's a super mutant. He's a he's a legendary. Let's see if he has anything good. Hunters T45. I don't even think I can pick that up. I just don't have enough carry weight left. Yeah, I don't have enough carry weight because of the missiles, and this gun or this missile launcher weighs a ton. So unfortunately, I'll have to come back for that later. Now, this actually works pretty well. Manual aiming. If the enemy isn't, if the enemy's not moving, unfortunately. There we go. I was gonna try and do a manual aim thing. Let's do that from here, see what happens. There we go. So even manual aiming. I mean, the problem is the projectile travels rather slowly, but it does track pretty straight. And because of it does so much damage that even detonating near him was enough to kill him. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and he dropped a missile. Nice. So I have a Deathclaw here. Usually there's 2 things. Oh, Deathclaw versus ants. Okay, let's see what we could do. If they get really close together, and I don't have a critical, but if they're close enough together, I should be able to take out. I didn't do much at all. There we go. Now we'll do a critical, and that should finish off everything in the area. Yes? So Mirelurks tend to come right at you once they know where you are. So my plan on this is to try and get the high ground when I can. Because, yeah, swarming enemies, not good for survivability with a weapon like this. Just end up killing myself. Oh, okay, there's something. Critical hit for you. There we go. Reload. God, reloads are super quick. Yeah, I don't have gunsmiths, so yeah. Repair kits. Need repair kits for this. Okay, how about you? Maybe if I get rid of him, I can get the, there we go. Tension of the other one, level 75. I didn't kill him. I know I didn't kill him. They're way tankier. Ooh. Critical hit though. I love the tracking on the missiles though. That's great. Let's see if I can wake her up without throwing a grenade. This should do it, I would think, right? That's explosive. There we go. Oh, we got another one right there. And let's get a critical hit for her head and see what kind of damage we could do. It's hard to say. That looked like pretty good numbers though, and her health bar is kind of going away. One more critical hit should be enough to finish her off. Yes. Wow, this thing makes quick work of stuff as long as you can stay out of your own way. All right, let's see what we could do against a dragon and dragon minions. Now, this could be a problem because Scorch do like to come right at you. So, wait, do we have a... There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Critical hit to your head. Let's see what that does. So that's pretty good. I think a Scorch is right in my face. And I had to take off blocker to accommodate Ordnance Express, so oof. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. No, 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 let's see here. Oops. Self-damage is a real thing. All right, looks like I'm in the clear. And there you have it, an Instigating Missile Launcher. I'm not completely convinced that Instigating is actually doing anything helpful. It didn't really seem to be doing double damage, so probably 2-shot is still the best option, but nevertheless, this was killing stuff very easily, and it was a heck of a lot of fun. Not something I'd use in events, but something I would definitely use just wandering around. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit one of the buttons, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.